Hola y bienvenidos a todos. ¿Cómo están? Hi, everybody. Welcome. How are you? Soy Aaron. I'm Aaron, and I'm here to present to you the perfect, el perfecto, a tense in Spanish that is a past tense and one of several past tenses. And this actually is a great moment to confuse you right off the bat. In Spanish, it is called the Pretérito Perfecto, the preterite perfect. This is not what your Spanish teacher might call the preterite tense at all. That just refers to the fact that it is a past tense. It is a past tense of the perfect aspect, and so we'll just call it the perfect. And you are probably already very familiar with this. In English, we call it the present perfect, and it is used in verbs like I have eaten, she has arrived, they have gone, formations like that. Compuesto de indicativo, this refers to the fact that it's composed of two pieces, um, and it's also from the indicative mood, not the subjunctive or another, such as the imperative. So the formation of this actually is composed of the two verbs, which are always together. We'll see them always together. They won't be separated by adverbs or any other words. The present indicative of the auxiliary verb haber. So this is a verb that means to have, and it's conjugated for person and number, just like any other verb, but we are going to use the finite form of this auxiliary, this helping verb, plus más el participio perfecto invariable del verbo principal, the invariable form, of course, of the perfect participle, or the past participle, we call it in English. Haber, this means to have, is not the only verb that means to have. So that is something that separates Spanish and Portuguese from English and Italian and French and German, um, and Dutch. So basically, haber, we do share with all of those other languages. As you see the B, sometimes, you could see that as a V and get rid of the R, and then you've got the word have. So even look down, one of the inflections is as. That is similar to the word has in English. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that stuck out to me. The forms here, we've got asa, hemos, habéis, han. This is the first piece. We're going to add those to the past participle of various verbs, of all the verbs. Any verb can form with haber to form the perfect tense. And here we've got verbs like spoken, arrived, eaten. She has eaten, you have eaten, we have done, they have written, she has read, I have read, they have read, leído meaning read. The formation of the past participle I will cover in a different video, or you can find that information. But I did want to point out where we are in the timeline of past tenses, since I mentioned there are several past tenses, but this one is close to the present. So here's the present, the future being over here on the right. To the far left, that's the past, but anything basically to the left of here is considered past. So this perfect tense is quite close to the present. It's used in Spanish to talk about things that have recently happened today, or things that do bear, things that have happened but they bear on the present. They're still relative to the present. So this is similar to the English, as we spoke about before. What has happened, uh, what have happened, well, yeah, those things have happened, exactly. So the use of this, I came up with this presentation in Spanish, but I'm sharing it with you in English, so that you can get an idea of some of the different terminology. Um, from a lot of research I've done, I've come up with this in Spanish, but I did want to present it to you this way so that you could get some clarity between those different, again, the present perfect, the past perfect. That's not what I mean to say at all. Well, yes, it is, because Pretérito Perfecto basically translates to past perfect. Anyway, I don't want to confuse you any more than I have. We will use this tense for several uses, but I've explained this in various ways here. Para hablar de una acción, to speak about an action, proceso o estado, process or state, que comenzó en el pasado, pero ya tiene efecto en el presente. That began in the past, but still bears an effect on the present. Para expresar un hecho que se acaba de terminar en el momento en que hablamos. To express a deed that just finished in the moment in which we're speaking. O un hecho terminado cuyas circunstancias o consecuencias todavía tienen una relación al presente, or a deed that's finished but whose circumstances or consequences still have a relation to the present. And then finally, para preguntar o informar nuestras experiencias, to question or inform our experiences. Here are various examples. ¿Has comido ya? Have you eaten yet? No, no he comido todavía. No, I've not eaten yet. Ella ya ha comido 3 veces hoy. She's already eaten 3 times today. Ellas no han llegado todavía. They haven't arrived yet. So here I'll just point out it is llegado, so it won't change even though the subject is plural and feminine. It's always going to end with an O here. Also, look back, you'll see that each of these combinations, the word already or yet never separates these two verbs. They act as one together. He venido a decirte una cosa importante. I've come to tell you something important. Todo eso que has descubierto en el camino te va a ayudar. Everything that you've discovered on your path will help you. He cantado muchas canciones, pero esta es la que más me gusta. I've sung a lot of songs, but this one is the one I like most. La crisis no ha acabado. De hecho, acaba de comenzar. The crisis has not over yet. The crisis hasn't finished yet. In fact, it's just starting. Or it's just begun. It's just begun. Muchas gracias, everybody. Thanks for watching. Este video ahora ha terminado. This video has now ended. Press the like button. Share with your friends. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful time and keep learning Spanish. Take care.